Very good. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming to our office today. We're gonna have an informal discussion on election in the U.S. because we're gonna have an election next month, and it's gonna be a very important election because we're gonna vote for our mayor and for other important positions.
Okay. Hi everyone, my name is Rania. I have like a list of different topics that we can talk about that are just kind of popular for the current like election and a lot of like discussion around like issues in Philadelphia.
You don't want to offend people.
I don't think we can stop people from smoking, but I think we can direct it to more focused areas, like have like a space that's not like too far off, but like close enough to public areas where people can smoke, so the people who won't have to deal with it.
All I can think of is like Japan and how people there, when they get on the subway, they're super quiet, super respectful, and just mannered and well behaved. So it's like, how do we get people in our country to do that?
I think it's crazy because I grew up taking like the bus and the train, and last year on election day, there was a shooting on the train I was on. And like ever since then.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I tried to like stop using the train because I was like kind of traumatized because it never happened before, and it happened like at 2 p.m. Like it was really early and it was bright and there were a lot of people, and it happened. I think Fairmount.
Fairmount?
Like the example, like Cecil, and it was me and a couple of my friends. We were gonna go get some food, and like where the skate park is, like at Cecil, and like right in the big building, there was a shooting, and I don't know. I feel like that happens a lot because there's a lot of after school, there'd be a lot of people there from like different places. They would all go there, and it just like it'd be crowded and very loud. And people would like fight and stuff and whatnot. So just like being a high school student with like just friends going out to eat, and then that happened. It was kind of scary.
Yes, I was once attacked by a lady at the SEPTA because I'm wearing hijab, and the driver didn't even say anything.
Really?
That's the sad part. And then nobody else also like interrupting, and then everybody like quiet. And then a few minutes later, and the guy wanted to get out, and then she was like smack my seat. I should have suggested that when we are in the bus all together, we don't know anybody, right? And then we should interrupt, either like yelling, "Hey, look at that!" Distract that person. If she keep going on and on, she could kill anybody. But if somebody take a charge and say, "Hey, can you look at that?" And then you just distract that person for doing such horrible things.
All concerned about the plan. Action News reporter Chad Verdelli said that $100 million will go to city coffers and an additional $200 million to the Philadelphia.
An astronomical number over that period of time. But from Chinatown's position, we've always been consistent with our position, is that our concern is the preservation of Chinatown in the face of large urban developments.
John Chin of the Philadelphia Chinatown Development Corporation says city arenas around the country organically have not created immediate benefits for their neighborhood.
The main concern is that if someone is sick or needs an emergency, help or support, the traffic in that arena, because the arena will be on the 9th and 10th, that area is like within very close distance to Jefferson, and then Center City has small streets because Philadelphia has small streets in general, Center City, because it was designed when like hundreds of years ago, people in general, right? And then now the only emergency room is in Jefferson for that area. So if this arena, is open, we will create, worse situation for people who need support in that sense. Not only for the Chinatown people, but people in general.
Like, why do we need a stadium in the middle of Center City? We already have like, leave it in South Philadelphia. It's already like the BS already gets congested whenever we have a big game going on, right?
Yeah.
So why would you make it worse? Like you made the point. Like it's going to make it harder for people to access necessary like facilities, like hospitals and like hospitals and schooling.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard because I feel like the people that are like pro the arena aren't actually living in the city.
No,
Yeah.
So it's
they
so
aren't.
easy for them to say like, oh,
Yeah.
it'll be so nice.
Yeah.
But like a lot of people, especially now, other people will be inclined to drive, I feel like, from outside of the city. And like now the parking lots might get congested, and then what if they want to park, and what if they don't want to pay because they know that there's local parking in Chinatown, and then they want to take up the parking spots of the locals.
It should say in South. Sorry, my voice is. It should say in South Philly just because there's already 3 like sports stadiums. So why would you want to move it to like a secluded area
Yeah.
for your own good? It's like 6 or so.
Yeah. Yeah. And they're not even a good team, right?
I'm not super close to the stadium, but I'm pretty close where sometimes I get affected. Because one time I took 76 home while it was a game starting, and I was stuck on the highway for 2 hours. I was just trying to get off one exit. I think like traffic will be really bad. Philadelphia isn't really known to have the best like highway systems.
Yeah.
Even during rush hour, you have the Ben Franklin and Walt Whitman. They all get crowded because everyone's coming home from like outside of Philly, back into Philly. 76, it's horrible in general, and especially with a stadium, just tens of thousands of people trying to flood the highways at once. It's just gonna be terrible.
Who you're gonna vote for?
So there are 2 mayoral candidates for the upcoming election. The Democratic candidate is Sherelle Parker, and the Republican candidate is David O.
Mine is the deadline.
Yeah, does everyone know where they're voting, their polling places?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just have to put your first name, middle name, last name, and then you just like confirm if you're a citizen and if you're over 18 to Tuesdays. And then you just declare, but I also want to go like frolic in the
Tablet's kind of dangerous.
I was
Like totally, yeah.
Udah banyak kan kayaknya uang pensiun ini banyak ini udah bisa pensiun ya.
Indonesia baru datang ya.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Zurnita Majiji. I am trying to encourage people here to vote for the right person. Because as a Indonesian and Muslim member, it is important for us to vote for the right person in order to get what we need. Otherwise, our voice will be not used, not heard. I mean, so please vote for the right person. Please be ready to vote and register to vote.
Hi, my name is Librarian Anton, and this is my mother.
Already Anton?
We attended the listening session for Indonesian Lantern, and we thought that it was very informational. A lot of opinions were that I agreed on. A lot of facts were also backed up with it. And as Asians, this is an important meeting for us, especially as Indonesians. A lot of things are happening in Philly that's controversial, and we talked about it, which was important.
We're proud because we come together and talking about anything, about the life, about the rules, about it happened here. So thank you for Ibu Indah Nuritasari yang sudah undang kita ke sini. Terima kasih banyak
Tante
untuk kesempatannya dan untuk gift cardnya also.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
Hello, my name is Nino,
My name's Katrina Whiskey Shallow. People call me Gabby.
and this was my first time attending the Indonesian listening session or an Indonesian group discussion with other young people like my age. I mean, it was definitely vindicating to like see opinions I already hold being expressed by other people, especially with you know, the current Chinatown arena thing that's going on right now?
I just want to see the point of view of immigrant parents and how that differs with my point of views, and how we can try and make things work even if we kind of disagree with each other.
Especially with cultural issues that, yeah.
Okay, I'd like to thank Kanta Inda, and I'd love to do this event again because I think it's good to be able to talk about this instead of bottling it up and just waiting for it to disappear. But yeah, I'd love to talk about it.